Hello. Hi. How's it going? Welcome on in. I'm gonna turn that off and get the normal D&D background stuff going on. Hi. I hope you all are having a good day. We're here for session 64 of the Deviants Dorks campaign. We're gonna be hopping in call with everybody in just a moment. Um, but yeah, I hope you're all having a good day, and we'll hop in and see how everyone else is doing.
Yeah, taxes are
Hello.
stupid.
suck.
Hel-
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Taxes are stupid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Welcome on in. Hello,
I need to
everybody,
open real
to
quick.
session 64 of the Deviants and Dorks campaign. I hope you're all having a
You
good
guys
time, a
move
good day.
closer to the.
Do
to
you guys
the
want to throw tea in the
special
river?
number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
That does
Can
sound
I
like a lot of
can I
fun.
actually go? I'm gonna make a tea. That sounds great.
I'm drinking sweet tea right now.
Um,
Tea
You know
earlier,
me.
and then it
I'm
went
in the
cold
kitchen.
because
I
Yeah.
can
took a
still
nap.
do this.
Olive, big heart. I don't remember if I told you. I got job, which means I will from here on out will probably be about 15 minutes late to D&D every Monday.
Understood. Good to know. Good to know. Um, but oh, my camera's
That's a
frozen.
good job.
Um, but yeah, session 64. Do you guys have anything you want to shout out? Any projects coming up? Any streams going on?
Oh, actually, I have a lot of days off on the weekends for this week and the next. So I'll actually be streaming, which means anyone who wants to be on Oppo's SMP, please come watch the stream so you can actually get on.
I've got a couple projects. I just actually before this, I was recording for Wild West SMP because it's going to be my first SMP where I'm actually editing and putting out YouTube videos instead of
Ooh.
streaming.
Fancy.
Siege SMP lore coming soon. You guys are finally gonna meet Riley. And last thing is we've got some cool lore stuff on Swag SMP, but it's still a viewer SMP. People are allowed to make lore and stuff. And check out all the people who play on there, which is literally everyone
Literally
in
everyone.
call.
Yeah.
So,
Hell
That's
yeah!
really
Woo!
awesome.
so check them out, especially if you want a cheaper way to get onto the SMP.
Yeah.
Definitely be already following everybody. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I
What's the most
I'm
expensive
freshly
way?
unemployed. I have a shit
most
ton of time in
expensive.
my hands, so I'm going to be streaming a lot more.
Wee!
Hopefully.
Woo!
The most expensive way is it's 20,000 channel points just from me.
No,
It's
$20,000.
it's ten. Yeah, if you pay me $20,000, you're on immediately. No, I'm dead ass. If you pay me $20,000,
Straight up.
you will be on viewer SMP immediately. Go ahead, pay me.
$20,000 to be on an SMP.
That's wild.
Especially on an SMP that's free to join as long as you just watch someone's streams long enough.
I
Sorry.
I am going through a name change soon, so the name of my channel will be changing. It'll still be pretty similar. Um, the one that's likely going to be the most likely name that's going to be changed to is Taffet Alive. So that's just taking out the Chan and using
Hell
my
yeah.
my full name rather than the nickname,
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
and that's about it. That change should be coming soon. Woo-hoo! Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Also,
Name change! Woo-hoo!
yeah,
Yep.
speaking about
What?
name
No?
changes, I just realized that I had to update my information on the D&D stuff for Yuzo to Zozo Anima. So that is now fixed.
Huh? Oh, I didn't realize it hadn't been changed.
I didn't either. And I'll do the same thing for you,
It's
Taffy, when you
fine.
change.
Girl, you know
Yeah.
how many times I've changed my name?
Yeah, no,
It's
not that
fine.
phase, actually.
No, deal with it. I am fluid. I change. I change.
No.
Honestly, I
I
should have
don't
just
like
named it
change.
Zozo
Stop
Changes because
that.
of how much I change.
Oh my god.
Um,
Anyone else have stuff to shout out?
I'm
Nope.
I'm in a new apartment.
Hell
I
yeah.
have a cat. And
Living
since
the
I'm
full
also
adult
unemployed
life.
right now, I'll be streaming a lot.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
so
one more thing. I'm trying to reach for 350 followers on Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
and with that, the reward will be a 12-hour long stream, just
hell
straight through.
yeah.
So if you
Okay.
want a 12-hour stream from me, follow.
If I ever
yeah.
do anything like that, I'm not doing anything. You guys are getting nothing. I get
Yeah.
to 200
Lone hates their followers, actually.
Yeah, I already
Didn't I
did
do
that
something like that?
60-hour
It'll be on
all-a-thon.
accident.
It was
Yeah.
terrible.
Ugh.
I
I'm just
could do an all-a-thon, actually.
Yeah, I've been thinking about
But-
it. I was gonna do it like forever ago, but then I forgot.
yeah, honestly check out everybody
Alright.
for Spike SMP because we all play on it. A lot of fun.
I streamed that earlier today.
Yee.
Yay, like 2 hours ago.
I think if no one else has any stuff to shout out, I think we will start. Also, Oppo, get on Roll20.
Oh shit, I have to go on roll 22.
Oppo is not
Wait, no,
getting
Oppo is on
that.
Roll. Wait. No, who isn't?
Me.
What the fuck?
I
Self-report.
hate
You
you
were
guys.
laying in bed.
Oppo is
Oh
laying
my
in
God.
bed right now.
That's okay. They did say they
Fucking
were
mood.
pretty
Mood.
nonverbal earlier, so.
Mood.
I get it.
All good.
I think their headphones are still on, so that's
So,
fine.
last session, you all made it, had a relaxing week in the cart of travel, and eventually made it into Olden. The Olden is a large farming city with multiple sets of walls, surrounding it. Each, like, the closer into the center of the city, the taller the walls, the farther out, the shorter they get. You were all stopped by the guards at the entrance of the city, but Groth was able to talk your guys' way into the city, allowing you in. You all kind of exit the cart, step forth onto the main street, and the first thing you all notice is there are multitudes of guards just out and about, and all of them are just eyeing you. All of them wearing this simpler leather armor with a half plate chest plate, with swords at their hips, and one thing you will notice, rifles on their back.
They're eyeing us.
Eyeing us.
I know exactly what to do.
I'm scared.
Daisy uses charm on the card.
Daisy, no.
Hi, how's it going?
The guards just watch, look at you, just kind of their eyes shift to you, Daisy. They were just kind of like looking over the entire group. And then then they also do spot Groth, your Dragonborn companion, and just kind of keep walking. We're all left in the middle of the city, alone.
They're not very talkative. Oh my goodness.
Groth.
Are they scared of you?
He looks down.
Groth, I have some questions.
Yes.
Who are you? What the fuck did you do to have guards react to you like that?
The guards do seem to notice you in particular.
That was very cool.
It was.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Groth just kind of like coughs into his fist. He's like, I lived here for a little bit. You know, I have some friends and family here. I'm known around.
You got
I've hel-
history here?
I've helped
I
the
need to know
guard.
everything.
Are you infamous?
Outside of here in Flintstone, not really. I've helped.
Are you just famous?
Known?
I mean, You did used to be a grand adventurer, right?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but you're
Got
basically
anything to
famous.
absolutely everything.
I've just helped defend the town a few times. And I have a very distinct face.
So
A
What
very,
time of
very
day is
pretty
it?
face.
What time did we just arrive? What time of day is it right now?
Time of day, I'll say it's probably like 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay. I thought I remembered us arriving in the evening, but okay.
I mean, your memory is better than mine. It is 4 p.m.
I dictate where the game goes because
It's
I
been
can just make
it's
bullshit
been
up
it's been
and no one
2 weeks.
believes me.
Listen, you're the one who knows. Like, you keep track of this shit better than I do. It's been 2 weeks.
I dictate the
Oh my God.
time every.
You actually write down things.
You write things down.
I'm actively writing a journal for Tempter, and Tempter's very punctual. Okay, anyway, it's 4 p. Like, I wanted to know that because if it was early today, it might be better for us since it's later to wait till tomorrow to do any official business. Since so we have more time. Anyway, is there anything in particular we should do while we're here? It might be best if we meet the town's leader tomorrow morning.
We should refrain
Hey,
from killing anyone.
I'm in agreement with that. Is that a word? Agreement?
Why would we be
Agreement.
killing anyone? Looks at the
Oh,
doctor
yeah.
with a little side eye, like, why would we be killing anyone?
Yeah, why'd you bring that up first?
You never
why's-
know.
Why's,
That
why's
is
the first thing that comes to your head?
Are you planning on trying to throw children off of bridges again?
I
What?
never did anything remotely like
Are you
that.
telling yourself not to kill anyone? Or are you telling us not to kill anyone?
That depends. Are you planning on killing anyone?
I promise not to kill anyone that doesn't try to kill us.
Fair enough.
Let's explore.
Only individuals.
And Tinder's gonna say just like start walking off in a direction. You can join them if you
In
want.
a direction.
In a direction. I don't
Just
really
going
know.
up the x-axis.
Yeah.
For fun.
Or the
Yeah.
z-axis.
Guys, head further in. You're in the first ring is the outer ring, second ring is the middle ring, and then third ring is the kind of center of town. You guys are in the second ring. You guys pass through. The first ring is mainly houses and farms, large, open, just farm fields. Second ring is a lot more housing and then a few shops here and there. Third ring seems to be which is the most well defended, has some of the more important stuff in town. You're in the second ring right now. You see there is a pawn shop called The Store.
We gotta go there.
There is a tavern that you see with a sign up front. There's a tavern up front with a sign up front that says Ginnizens.
Ooh.
You see there is a house that is built out of stone bricks in the shape of a little mini castle, with a sign out front that says the Sewing Guild.
Oh, I'm going in there.
There are some other just like basic shops around, a bakery, like there's lots of inner ring, middle ring is mainly shops and houses. Then further on in seems to be the more important buildings. Where do you all go? What do you all do?
I originally was going to suggest we wreak havoc upon
The local tavern.
the local. Yes, that is exactly what I was going to suggest. But instead, actually, Hemlock is like sees this little castle building with a sewing guild, is gonna make a beeline for it.
You all go with Hemlock, or is it a solo?
I'll go with Hemlock. I think this is
Sorry,
gonna be funny.
I missed the last thing that you said. What'd you say?
There's a building. It's the sewing guild that looks like a castle.
Yes, please. That sounds lovely.
I'm
I
gonna make
would
a
like to go to
beeline
the
for
pawn
it.
shop later, though. We should go to the pawn shop and see if
Ooh,
they're
yeah.
sketchy. Like the last one.
You all just see Hemlock just like veer left and bolt towards this little miniature house that it's a house that was built to look like a castle. There is even like a little tiny moat that's like the size of a small river. And
Hemlock stops in their tracks and hops in the moat.
Oh my
you
god.
splash into
We're
the
definitely
moat.
going with.
It's about it's waist height on you, Hemlock, so it would be like less than knee height on everyone else.
Can I jump in the moat with Hemlock?
Flash, 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 flash.
You absolutely can jump in the boat with Hemlock.
Swaggy.
We're playing fishy.
There's a
It's normally
little
we're
like
playing mermaids,
drawbridge that's down, leading to the front door. It looks like it does not function. It is just for show. And then there are these two big oak doors. I'm sorry, I'm looking at these emotes. Oh, these are all so good.
They're good, right?
They're very good.
Oh my goodness, I love them.
That's so
Emotes?
curves.
I
Or
still have to upload
in
it on
stream
Twitch
VC.
also.
Put them in art too, please.
Please.
Those are so cute. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Hemlock splashes everybody as they walk past.
you splash.
Oh, my beard is dry clean only.
Do you want to try to dodge out of the way, Moon Wizard?
Yes, I wanna. Yeah.
Okay, I want
wanna
a dex,
twirl.
an acrobatics check from Moon Wizard, and this would
An
be
acrobatics check.
I have a thing.
an acrobatics check from the doctor to see who wins.
Okay. All right.
Can I do something right after this happens?
Absolutely.
No.
I have to open up my character sheet. Give me a moment.
You don't have your character sheet open?
Bruh.
Bruh. You didn't do the homework? What the fuck?
Lamau.
Idiot didn't do
We
that.
don't even have homework.
I
It's
opened
D&D.
D&D Beyond. Okay.
Well, Moon Wizard rolled a nat one.
That's a 19.
Yeah, I did.
Cool. How much does Moon Wizard get splashed? I'll let you decide.
Just soggy.
Is that good with
Whole soggy Moon Wizard. I'm very happy with this.
Stopping.
just absolutely sopping wet?
Yep.
Okay. Can I do the thing?
Yeah.
I would like to dunk the child in the water.
Roll the dunk child.
So is it just Moon
I'm like
Wizard
the
Daisy and the
dunk.
doctor splashing in the moat and Tender and Pra just like kind of looking onward like, God fucking damn it.
I'm
Come
like, it's
join
dumb.
us. Get wet.
It's soggy. Soggy
Get
time.
moist.
Sog.
I do not wish to be covered with mud.
It's
not
it's
muddy.
water.
Is this
What?
like mini golf water?
Actually, I kind of imagine like a muddy
Or
moat.
is it, like,
what kind of water
pretty-
is this?
Is it pretty okay, like, water? Is it water that you'd find in like a mini golf park? Or is
It's
it
not.
blue?
It's
Specifically
not that
mini golf.
nice. It's
Oh.
it's got like some leaves at the bottom of the moat that have just kind of been sitting there. But it's not
Coins.
terrible. Roll a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't see any coins. But you do see something shiny down
Darn.
in the leaves.
I'm not in the water though.
If you point it out, Hemlock will grab
Doctor,
it.
go get that.
Okay.
I was like, shiny!
Uh,
I pick up the shiny object.
you pick up the shiny object and you pull out a like thin, long hook hooked object. I feel like you would recognize this. It is a crochet hook.
Love.
I have found
It is
a hook.
it is slightly
I
rusty.
get out of the water. I'm happy.
Cute. What's that for?
It's a crochet hook.
A crochet hook? What's
We're
crochet?
crocheting.
Ah,
Wait, I
yes.
feel like my mom's crocheted.
I feel
Does
like
my
your
mom crochet?
I feel like your mom's crocheted. Her main
I
form
have a
her
plushie of myself.
I feel like she does it magically though, so probably never need an actual hook.
yeah, I feel
Like-
her main form of art is glassmaking, but
yeah.
I feel like she does dabble with the other like handcrafts a little bit. But not like it's something she picks up for like a week and then puts down and doesn't do for another year.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Ah,
Me for real, for real.
Fucking mood.
But yeah, the entrance of this little castle house has these two big dark oak doors, with just iron rings for handles. It doesn't seem locked. Doesn't seem trapped. What do you all do?
I
Do you
do-
still
I
wish
go
to
in.
enter the guild?
Going in.
You
Oh,
just
okay.
you just enter in.
Going in.
Push right in.
I'll follow
You
them.
pull the door open, and the doors swing open towards you, revealing this small, very quaint, just like foyer, guest room, dining room combo. There are multiple, like, you see just kind of pushed in the corner, like 6 rocking chairs, all pointed in a circle at each other. There is there is just like a dining table in the back that is just covered in craft supply, but like covered. Like every square inch is just thread and yarn and needles and just cut out paper. Like there's one of those little like macaroni paper plate arts. Like just
Sounds like you're describing my desk right now.
yes, right.
Hemlock, remembering that they are soggy, steps back outside and then shakes off like a dog.
Understood.
Ah,
You just shake like a dog.
Shake like a dog.
shake,
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 it.
shake.
Shake it. Why are we meowing?
Further on, further on, into the building, you all just hear, "Who's there?"
Hello.
Hello there.
Candygram.
Hello.
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 Oh, I guess
We would like to learn the craft.
the
Is this the level of
craft.
establishment you have?
You hear just this thud from further on the house, and you hear just patter, 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 patter of like feet running across the floorboard. And then just the back door kicks open, and you all look towards the door and don't see anyone. And then you look down, and then you see this very short, older, very old gnome woman.
I knew it.
I don't have
love
to look
her.
down. I'm looking straight at this woman.
Yeah, you are. She's shorter than you. You're probably like
Damn.
half a foot taller than her.
Madam, you are under 4 feet tall.
She's probably. Wait, is the doctor 4 feet
The
tall?
doctor's 4 feet tall. The
She-
doctor is 4 feet tall.
She's
Why did I
probably
assume you
around
were, like,
3
2
feet.
tall?
She's probably like 3 feet tall.
The doctor is offended at this woman's existence.
No, the doctor is not
God.
offended by this. The doctor is very much so not offended by this woman's existence. The doctor is delighted.
She
Can I poof into my bunny form so I can be small with you guys?
can.
Oh my god.
I am very large.
She
Just change
she,
your avatar height.
she's wearing just like a very simple green dress with like this bright pink and white knitted shawl thrown over her shoulders
God.
and these
She has my color palette.
big giant round spectacles that like make her eyes look huge in comparison of her head, and she's just looks around at all of you like, you want to learn the craft?
We want to
I
learn the
would love to
craft.
learn the craft, yes.
It would be interesting to learn.
What type of crafts are you
Oh,
looking for? And she starts just pat, 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 just running across,
Who's got a
like
crafts?
just moving very quickly for her age. Just zooms across the building and goes to this big, long, like probably like 6 foot long oak chest, which then she flips open, and you see segmented into different like organized boxes and crates. Inside this are different like craft supplies, each very organized into their own little places, and she starts just yanking stuff out. Do you want to learn crochet? Do you want to learn how to knit? Do you want to learn how to sew? Yeah, do embroidery. I do like, what do you want to learn?
Well, I know how to sew. I know how to embroider. I don't know how to knit, though.
I also do not know how to knit. I once tried to learn how to sew, but my hands are far too big for the needles and thread.
Knitting, yes, yes. And then she just grabs like a handful of like knitting yarn and just throws it into both of your arms, Tempter and Daisy, and just like hastily tosses it in your direction, and you catch it, but it like also partially covers you. And then just she hands you these knitting needles, and she's like, sit down here, and like points to the chairs, to the rocking chairs.
I had. You say you can't sew because your big hands. What if we got the necromancer to make you an adapter? Like an adapter that you put onto your hand that did the sewing, like a sewing machine. Because
That would just be a sewing machine, Daisy.
Yes, but it would be you. It would be you.
That would still just be a sewing machine.
But it would be
If you are
part of
using a
you.
sewing machine, are you still using a sewing machine, or are you
But
not
if
using a sewing machine?
I'm just saying, if you're sewing, then you're kind of a sewing machine.
I do not understand your logic.
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Period.
I love you, Tempter. It's okay.
I have never been good at sewing despite my attempts.
I believe in you. I bet you could do it.
I've broken many needles.
Oh. Okay, then we'll try knitting. That's bigger.
Fun fact, that has actually been thought about in the past. This is not something I made up. I've thought about this.
I love it.
There is lore for this.
Incredible.
There's actually.
There is actual
When
lore
I say
for this.
I make random lore, I make random lore.
Amazing.
She sits you, Tempter, and you, Daisy, down each into a rocking chair next to each other, and then goes up to you, Doctor, next. Is like, what do you want to learn? What do you want to learn?
Macrame.
Base choice. Hi, actually.
Do you think
What's
you are?
macrame?
Do you think you are good enough?
Only the chosen ones
I
can
can tie a
macrame.
noose.
Show
That's
me.
great,
And
man.
she pulls out like this like yarn and hands it to you. Show me.
Oh, what has a noose?
Okay. And then she like hands you a handful of supplies. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. And she comes up to you, Moon Wizard. You!
Huh?
What do you want to learn?
I love this woman.
I've always wanted to learn metal smithing.
Then go to the fucking blacksmith, you dumbass! This is a...
I don't know what I'm doing here. I just followed them.
Oh, so you just follow people around. You're some kind of weirdo that follows people. You're the follower, huh?
He is with us, ma'am. He's not a stranger.
Moon Wizard is a very good boy.
I think he's an old man. I should know.
I should know I was one.
Game recognizes game.
Wait, you were one?
No, I'm old.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to respond to game recognizes game. What
I
do I say?
Game?
What the fuck?
Let me see.
Do I need to? Should I understand what she meant? Leading into Daisy, do I need to understand what she meant by game recognizes game?
I'll be honest. I'm not quite sure. I think that is some like old boomer talk
believe
for
she-
Riz.
I believe she just means that they're both old.
You say Riz in my
Game-
D&D campaign.
I've said
You
it
say that as if
multiple-
it's not
I
been
say
said
that
before.
all the time. I always say it's a shortened abbreviation of charisma. So I think
I
game
see.
equals game or game
Game recognizes game.
game recognizes game probably means like I don't know. Daisy's just gonna put her head straight into Tempter's chest, just like when you're just like absolutely defeated and don't know the answer to something, and you just go to the wall, but
Yeah.
instead
The jar-
it's Tempter.
The jargon on Cialis is sometimes confusing.
I
Uh,
don't know.
Moon Wizard. This old woman looks you up and down, and then points to the corner and across the room, and you see there is this little like corner of this room that is filled with like children's toys and a little like play table, very much the kids' table at the family reunion vibe. And she's like, "Sit down,
Oh, I love this. Oh, I love
Okay.
this.
sit down."
Okay, I'm sitting down.
She goes over to a little like another like wooden chest, but this one's like smaller and cuter and just covered in crayon, like covered in like paint and crayons and like children's handprint paint, like finger paint, and then she like flips it open, like rifles through it, and then just places some loose leaf paper and crayons in front of you, and she's like, "There you go.
Dude, no way.
Game recognizes game."
Game recognizes game. Let's fucking go. We're doing Centaur Sonas again.
Hell yeah, Centaur Sonas!
Centaur word.
Takek. She walks up to you, looks you up and down, and is like, "What do you want to do?"
The Kek is
Wait, oh,
lying in bed.
can you type? Obo?
Oh, I see movement.
Sorry, we can't.
What?
Sorry.
Fucking damn it, game recognizes
What
game.
the-
I imagine that Takek is just running around looking at all of the crafts and
Like,
just being very
Kek
excited.
is already crocheting. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I think Obo's typing. Yep. Here it
Yeah,
comes.
me too.
Huge.
In roll 20
Huge.
or
You
in
do
oh,
crocheting?
in roll 20, yeah.
Okay. She
Hell
hands you
yeah,
some supplies and
respect.
sits you down
Respect.
into one of the rocking chairs. And oh, half one of the doctors. Oh,
Aw, that's so
adorable.
cute.
She walks over to you, Prar, and then like looks up at you and is like, "Okay, what can I?"
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I don't think Par's here. I think Par's off with Nori somewhere.
Ah, Pra's
that
not
checks
here.
out.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, Par's not
revenge.
here.
We left the boy alone again.
okay, okay.
He's with
He's
Prar.
not
He's with
being gay. Leave him alone.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. As you are all just kind of forced into your chairs in this room, she walks over to the side of the room, pulls out this like record disc, and plays it on this big gramophone. and starts to play some like nice calming music for you all to do craft to.
Oh, I need some calming music now.
And she's like, "So, what brings you all to Olden?"
Huh.
What?
We're
Politics.
adventurers. We're adventurers, and this is the next stop on our journey.
I could tell you, adventurers, you all look like a mismatched band of weirdos.
Yeah, politics.
I believe that is not the first time we've been called that.
So, you're doing
We're weird.
politics?
Politics.
More or less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been assigned
Yeah.
politics.
We understand your goblin issue.
Yeah. Little fuckers. I like them.
Is there anything you could tell us about them?
They're fast. They're sneaky. They like to set things on fire.
I'm fast and sneaky and like to set things on fire.
Are you a goblin?
No,
Why do you wear a
He was
mask then?
I'm a Kenku.
It's okay. I thought the same thing for
Mm.
like a month.
Okay. Okay.
I'm still not entirely sure Moon Wizard remembers my name.
Yeah, I do. It's like Henry or something.
That's close, Moon Wizard. Good job.
Close
Thank
enough.
Starts bugging.
Daisy is
Moonwizard
laughing
is so
right
proud
now.
of himself. Moonwizard is so proud of himself right now. Tempter's just kind of trying to figure out how to use the knitting needles.
Sup, Henry?
I was gonna say, she's kind of like moving around
Nudges
in a
the
circle.
doctor.
Kind of moving around in a circle as she's talking, just like taking each of your hands and like guiding you and showing you the next step.
Gosh, she's so me.
Let's take ibuprofen together.
All of you, I no idea. I have no idea. She's literally me.
Literally make it real.
And she's like, "So you're here for goblin politics?"
Essentially.
Mm.
Also, what was your name?
Yes, I don't believe you've told us your name.
Finally, I was wondering when you guys were gonna ask. My name's Abalone.
Abalone.
Like
Abalone.
the fish?
I think you're
Oh,
thinking of
abalone.
albacore, Daisy.
No, like an abalone.
Oh, is that an actual fish?
Oh, that
thought
might
you
be a
said
bird.
No, it's a mollusk.
Is it a mollusk?
It's a mollusk.
It's a sea thing. Something from the sea. Technically
That
not
is
a
a lovely
fish.
name, Abalone.
I love it.
Thank you.
Well, mollusks are delicious.
Are you calling me a mollusk?
In a good way. In the best way possible.
You call somebody a mollusk in a good way.
Yeah, because they're delicious.
You gonna
I
eat
don't
me?
think.
And they bring happiness.
Are
Do
you
think
a
she's
goblin?
tasty?
No, I am a bunny girl.
She is in fact a bunny girl.
What?
Didn't you transform earlier?
I did change into my small form.
She
Means I look
walks
like a bunny.
She walks
Or
up to you,
a heron gun.
Daisy, like, and then like grabs you by the face, and then pulls you really close and squints her eyes. She's like, "I guess you are a bunny girl." Sorry.
Oh, honey, you're blind, aren't you?
Oh, like a bat.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
Do you have any
adorable.
idea what any of us are? Do you have any idea what we are? Or can you not tell?
I literally asked that one if they're a goblin.
Oh, I thought that was because they were wearing a mask.
I mean, it was. Anyways,
Well, anyways.
so welcome into the sewing guild. I hope you're all having a good day.
I'm having a great day now.
This is a nice day. I like it.
I believe
We're
it
knitting
is.
with mollusks.
Nope,
Her name
Not
is
a mollusk.
Abalone, not mollusk.
and not some underwater creature. I'm just at home.
Abalone.
You're a funny one, aren't
He's
you?
very. Yes.
Hmm. You're not a bard, are you?
No, although I
The
probably
bard
should have been in the past
disappear.
time. No, the bard's getting fucked right now. Probably.
I don't want to know that.
They tend to do that.
Like at the bar, like fucked up, like drinking.
They do that too.
Then you should have said fuck that.
You know I'm not good at words.
So, what brings you here? Why do you all kind of just come into town and the first thing you do is go to a sewing guild? Why?
It was
Uh,
really cool.
It
Yeah.
did look interesting. I've not seen a sewing guild in any of the towns yet.
Well,
This place looked unique.
that's because I made it. My bare hands.
You're the founder.
Well, yes, of course.
You have bare hands.
I can.
How long has your establishment been in business?
400. No, like 60 years. It's been
a long time.
Years.
I built. Technically, it's only been in legal operation for 20, but you know.
That's still a lot of years.
Sorry, was it illegal
That's
to be
almost.
crafting?
Perhaps the establishment wasn't officially recognized by the government.
That's
Not that
it.
crafting itself is illegal.
Oh, you weren't doing your taxes.
You guards?
What are taxes?
No, and I ain't no snitch.
I'm not a guard.
Better not be. I'll shank you.
What are taxes?
Stupid things made by governments.
It is something adults need to do.
Stupid things made by
Yeah.
stupid people who deserve to have stupid endings to their stupid lives.
Hey,
I
well, we
realized
don't
Tenter
have
has canonically paid
We have
taxes.
taxes.
The Wizard has never paid taxes ever.
Tenter
Oh.
absolutely has paid taxes.
All of
Hemlock
So there's a law-abiding
a lot of
Samaritan.
laws.
Okay.
does the Feywild have taxes?
Absolutely not.
Good. I never paid taxes. I think they're stupid, and I
Damn,
don't have to
Tenter's
pay
the
them
only
'cause I'm
loser
not
out
from
here who's paid taxes.
This woman looks to you, Daisy, she's like, based?
Fuck the government.
Yes, anarchy.
Yes, fucks the government.
And
Um,
fuck the police.
Aren't you guys
As-
aren't you guys literally doing political businesses?
Yeah, but only because if we don't,
we
it
do
means
not
the
need
end
to
of
be
the
doing
world.
this, Moon Wizard. We are doing this willingly.
Because we don't want everyone to die.
Because
Why
I
not?
could get arrested again if I didn't.
Well, that's a good
That
piece.
too.
Our job is not on the political side, more within the goblin side.
I am actively being blackmailed.
You are doing
Yes.
Who isn't, honey? So you are doing goblin politics.
If that's what you wish to call it, then
Sure,
yes.
why not?
Yeah, kinda.
So like
We
who
wish
are
to
you
help
in
you with your
who are
issue.
you in town for?
Your leader. Insert name here.
You're a leader. Insert name here.
You know, I feel like we could also be here for you. Just if you made this whole place by yourself and you're such a good crafter, you could be a really good ally in making like defense mechanisms.
Oh, I stopped making chainmail years ago. But you're here for Kendrick.
Kendrick, yes.
Lamar?
Well, that sucks.
But I
Why-
believe we won't be seeing him until tomorrow. We just
Oh, you won't be
arrived
seeing him for a
ago.
while.
Oh,
Why?
He got kidnapped by goblins.
how long ago was
Fuck.
this?
Damn, that sucks. Well, anyways.
Like a
Why does
week ago.
That is unfortunate. That definitely does not help with us.
Well, I know what
Yes,
our
that's
next
not my
quest is gonna
poggers.
be.
If you want to know more, you gotta go to Derek or Barrett.
Derek or Barrett?
Yeah,
Understood.
they're both.
Who are those two?
Oh, well, Barrett runs the temple to Asphodin, and Derek runs the temple to Ares, and they're both planning to go in and swoop in and save them and be heroes, but they don't like each other, so they're not planning it together. They're planning separate rescue missions.
That seems unnecessarily convoluted.
Yeah, they really don't like each other. Some religious bullshit.
If they have a similar goal, why don't they work together?
Because they're
Setting
idiots.
aside their differences.
They're idiots.
It would seem so.
Yeah, go. If you go into the third ward, and you'll find the two churches, the opposite side of the streets. You know, the big ones.
Wait, sorry, who was Asphodin and who was Ares?
Barrett is the head of the temple to Asphodin, and Derek is.
I heard Asphodin.
Asphodin, and Derek is the head of the temple to Ares.
Okay. Did I spell Asphodin correctly?
Oh boy, I caught that.
I don't know what that was.
That was sign language. Let's be right back.
Well, yeah, I know sign language, but I don't know actual sign. I don't know how to read sign language.
That's just be right back. BRB. I was gonna say.
Oh, with an F, not a PH.
I have with an F.
I had to check my gods list.
But yes, the nice thing about running this the guild, the sewing guild, is there's a bunch of cranky old bitches who come here every day, and they all like to gossip about all the shit in town.
Oh, I believe I know what that's called. That's a stitchin' bitch, correct?
Very good. Yes.
I would like to stitch in, bitch. That sounds fun.
Sounds good. Bitch, tell me the drama. What's going on? Please. I'm bored.
Okay. So, oh, I got none.
Talk about your dick-ass bard friend.
Oh yeah, we love Prar. Prar is an absolute whore. They're wonderful and they're like my brother, and they're really cool.
Why is he not here?
I don't know, probably at
He's
the
likely out
bar
with
with her
Nori.
boyfriend.
Nori?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Like the
Nori.
seaweed.
You're talking about Nori.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know of a Nori?
You're talking about Hans boy.
I cannot confirm that. I do not know of a Han.
Weird Does he have a lot of tattoos? Yes, lots dyed hair. Very gay.
Very
yes,
gay.
That describes him. Why?
Oh. Sorry, I gotta DM.
Uh-oh.
What?
Guys, I can't wait for the homophobia to come through.
I mean, they are an old lady.
Exactly. Just knitting with this very gay group. I mean, that's the two demographics of any crafts work. It's either old ladies or gay people. Can't
Honestly,
confirm
she
that's
kind of
demographic.
reminds me of my grandma.
Yeah. She seems like a grandma. I bet she is a grandma. I wonder if her grandkids
She's cool.
live in town. Oh, I gotta remember to ask about other things Tempter's interested in. Anyway.
My grandma tries to be woke. It's lovely. She's like, I'm trying. She's trying to be cool.
She's just like, if Nora's in town, things could get interesting.
That's suspicious.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's like a completely normal thing to say.
He hasn't been here in 55 years. 5 years. Only 5.
50.
How old is Nori?
Madam, you are very bad with time.
I'm 400. What do you want from me?
Wait, is Nori an elf?
No,
No.
Nori's human, I think.
Then that okay.
He's human.
Okay,
No,
then
no,
I'm
it's
right
only, it's
to-
only been
I'm
5
right
years.
to-
It's only
I'm
been
right
5
to
years.
question that.
I thought she was like hyping up the drama about it. That's what I thought she was doing.
I was like, what? Nori's
Oh.
magical?
And from here, we're going to switch scenes to Prar
Lovely.
and Nori. What are you two doing?
I think as soon as the doctor runs off, Bert's gonna like take Nori's hand and ask him where he wants to go.
Nori just kind of looks around, and you see like he reaches into his bag and throws on just like this gray hoodie with hood up. And it's like we could just walk around. We should stick to like the first or third ward. Stay out of the second, probably. If that's all right with you. First ward, probably first ward.
Sure.
That's mainly just like, and he starts like walking, talking. He's leading you to the exterior wall. And he's like, yeah, it's First ward is mainly residential houses and a lot of open farmlands. You guys get through the gate into the first ward. The wall out towards the open, like out towards outside of the city, is shorter than the other walls leading closer into the city. So you can just kind of see over the wall, tree lines out further in the distance. There's this big open fields with all different types of crops and vegetables. And he's just kind of like walking in a direction, and you can just kind of start walking a loop around the city. He has his hood up and hands in his pocket, and just it's kind of just rambling, talking about nothing but anything, but also just anything he can. Yeah, there was this. I don't know if it's here, but there was this young guy worked at the farm over there. Had a on and off crush thing with for a while. But over there, that's where Billion lived. He was an old friend of mine. Yeah.
I think this entire time Per is looking at Nori. Like he's like a step behind and he's just looking at Nori and not paying attention to anything else.
Mhm. Two of you walk. Just talking. Roll an insight check.
So 21?
21. You can tell just by his rambling how shifty he is physically looking, and also just like his body language. He is extremely uncomfortable being back in this town.
As soon as he realizes that he's gonna like slowly put his hand in with where like I'm assuming Nori still has his hands in his pockets or something. He's just gonna put his hand into Nori's pocket and like take his hand.
When you do that, he just kind of stops and then looks like back at you and just sighs, and he's like, I'm sorry. I don't know why I came here. This is... I don't know.
We don't have to stay around if we don't want to. We can get the doctor to pop the cart back up. We can just stay in there.
I might take you up on that. Yeah, why are... What are you... I don't know. You're here with your friends doing your business thing. I feel like I just tagged along, and now I'm just awkwardly here and hanging out, and then as he's talking, you hear someone shout. You hear a woman shout a name. You hear someone shout, Dominic? And then you kind of turn to the direction and you see a woman just sprinting to you, and she just tackles you into a hug. She just tackles
Wait,
you and
me?
hugs you. Yes.
Bro's like looking to Nori for help.
He's looking to you, and you could see the confusion on his eyes. He does not know what's happening, and you see this woman is just starts crying as she's holding you. She's like, I thought I would never see you again. Where have you been? It's been so many years. And she like pulls back and looks up at you and freezes. She's like, I'm so sorry. You're not him. Oh, I'm so sorry. And she like lets go of you, and you can tell she is just kind of in shambles. And then
you know what? I think I know what's happened here. Why don't we go find somewhere where we can sit down and talk?
you recognize her.
I've connected the dots. I know where this is going.
This
is the woman from my dreams.
This is the woman from your dreams. She just turns around and starts walking away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bro's gonna very quickly look at Nori just to make sure he's okay with running off after this woman.
He looks to you and is like, "Go, go ahead. Do what you need to do."
Okay, cool. He's following this woman. She's like, "This. I know this is a little bit weird, but I do have something to talk to you about. If this is what I think it is."
She turns back and looks at you like, "Did you know him? Did you know my son?"
Not quite.
You know where he is?
This is really a kind of conversation we should have in private somewhere where we can sit down together, I think.
Okay. She points just down the street to a house with a large plot of land and just field next to you. Recognize it. She's like, I live right over there. Come. And she starts leading you into her house.
I was gonna like very quickly turn around and sort of like reach his hand out for Nori to follow.
Nori grabs your hand and walks with you into this house. The doors close behind you, You said you had to leave. Do you want to do this scene right now, or do you have to go?
I can do this.
Okay.
I think just afterwards I'm gonna crash real hard.
Okay. Okay. He leads you to the kitchen at the kitchen table and just starts brewing each of you a cup of tea. And sits across from you and it's like, do you know where Dominic is?
Don't know how to break this to you gently, but you're kind of technically but not quite looking at him. This is a really bad way to put this, and I don't think there's any other way I can really say this. But I don't think... No, your son almost definitely died in Harran for about probably 2 or 3 years ago. I'm sorry.
Looks down at the table. They told me he was probably dead. He had been gone missing for so long. You look so much like him. You have his eyes.
There is a reason for that. What I'm about to tell you can't really be public information until it's been dealt with. But currently in Harran Rivers, I don't even think there's anyone living in Harran at the moment because it is it is entirely made of fake people controlled by a creature called the Ublex. And about 2 years ago, probably a little bit more at this point, it made someone out of pieces of people that it had already killed. Which included your son. And you're looking at the result of that. First, like, gripping Nori's hand under the table, like, he is...
Nori is gently holding yours back as you just squeeze his hand. And she looks to you and then looks to Nori and looks back at you. You're telling me a monster ate my son and made you out of him? And it's still alive, and and it is an entire city of people.
Yeah. This is fairly fresh information as of like a couple months ago to anyone other than the town itself. And at this moment, I personally want to kill it quite badly. But I don't have the resources to yet.
seems to be in a state of shock and this deep sadness. She stands up from the table and just walks into another room.
I know about that wrong. Should I not have done that?
Nori looks to you as like, I mean, like, I feel like you're obligated to tell, like, you have to tell her. So I feel like you. I feel like
I didn't have to deal with this.
I mean, you're doing the right thing. I think. Yes, you are definitely doing the right thing. If we fucked up if you didn't tell her.
I appreciate. It would be kind of fucked up if we didn't tell her.
She walks back into the room. And she has this long object wrapped in cloth. And she starts to unwrap it. As she unwraps a sword, which then she pulls out of its sheath and points it at you.
First, just like the hands up.
In a swift movement, she thrusts the sword downward, stabbing it into the wood next to you, into the table. And then she tosses the scabbard at you. Half wrapped. She looks at you. That was his father's. I was gonna give it to him next time he came home. Kill it.
Oh well. We're going to pick up the scabbard. Then stand. And sort of like put his hand on the grip of the sword, but he doesn't pull it out yet. I'll do it with his sword, if you want me to.
Please.
He's gonna pull the sword out of the table, put it back into its scabbard, and then sort of attach it to his belt.
Thank you for telling me. Let me know when it's done. Please leave.
He's going to nod and sort of quickly like reach for Nori's hand and swiftly make his exit.
As you're about to leave, you hear her. Wait. What is your name?
Saren.
Thank you, Saren. Thank you.
And he's gonna keep going.
Write down magic short sword.
Is that all I got?
That's all you get. You're gonna have to spend some time either attuning to it or identifying it to figure out what it does.
Okay.
It is very, very well made. The blade itself has this like wavy black filigree on a silver blade. It is extremely well made.
It's what?
It is extremely well made. Is there anything else you want to do? Or do you spend the
I
rest?
think as soon as they're like, as soon as Per and Nori are like a safe distance away from the house, he is just going to turn and pull, like, hug him.
He hugs you back. Like, you did the right thing. I thought she was gonna stab you.
He also thought she was gonna stab me.
And then he like pulls away and is holding you at your shoulders. He's like, Saren?
I may have bought a name while I was in the Feywild.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought this was gonna be like a fun, like, changing name queer thing.
Oh no, this is like an like actual. I was thinking about it for a while after like I found out about the whole ooze thing. And then we kind of ran across someone selling names in the Feywild, and like one thing led to another, and
I was gonna. Do you want to be called Saren, or do you?
I think I'm fine with either.
Okay, I'll switch it up.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Does your party know?
They know I bought a name.
Okay. Should I not use it in front of them?
I mean, you can. I don't care. It's like separation almost, you know, from like that
Yeah,
thing that
yeah.
made me. Because I don't know if the name I have is from
Oh, we both got daddy issues.
Ooze or if it was actually like from my dad. Yeah, we've got daddy issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's walk around town.
Yeah, let's just keep walking.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
The two of you just spend time walking around town for the rest of the night. And we will move back to the rest of the party. Are you guys still hanging out at the sewing guild, or are you moving on to
Yes.
newer?
I have
I
a
am.
question.
I think we are at this point. I think we're locked in
I
with
have
this
a very
woman.
important question
Uh-huh.
for
With Abalone.
Abalone.
Yes.
Do you have a refrigerator?
What the fuck is a refrigerator?
Sorry, let me correct that. Do you have any pudding
Pudding.
in your
Ooh.
kitchen?
I
Neuron
have.
neuron activated.
Do I have
My
pudding?
sleeper agent code.
Yeah.
Let me go check the icebox. And then she heads deeper in. And then from
Looks to Moon Wizard, starts jumping up and down. Pudding.
she from the back room, you just hear, "What flavor?"
Lemon?
No,
I have banana.
that's good enough.
I have banana, vanilla, and chocolate.
You don't make lemon pudding?
I don't have any right now.
That's a. Oh no, I meant that to Moon Wizard, whispering, "You don't like lemon pudding?"
It's not my favorite.
Yeah, I guess it's more of a custard if you think about it.
She walks into the room. Small gnome body holding 3 giant bowls of pudding, and sets them on one of just pushes them onto the craft table, which just shoves thread and papers just onto the floor. And she's like, "Hey, we got banana, we got chocolate."
This woman is all of us,
I love this woman
but specifically
so much.
me and Taffy.
Literally, I love her.
I need to
The
see
way I feel so spiritually connected with her right now.
her specifically just shoving her craft supplies with food. I'm like, I totally haven't done that. What are you talking about?
Literally, I got my bowl of ravioli next to my crochet project.
Tomato sauce be damned.
Yeah.
Autism be damned. My
What
boy
have
can
you
eat pudding.
what have you all been making?
Oh,
That's
nice.
a good question. Tempter's not really been making anything. They're just trying their best.
Sounds
As
good.
someone who's seen first-time projects a lot, it's usually nothing.
Yeah.
It's usually barely a square.
That's fair. That's fair.
I feel like
Abalon's
Daisy's
giving you a
also
lot of
definitely
pointers.
a square.
Sounds
That
good.
does not mean they'll do good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Moon Wizard, what
First-hand
have you
experience,
drawn?
that does not mean they'll do good.
A Centaur Sona?
Same one or new one?
Amazing.
Same one.
What's the pose?
Better this time.
Oh, it keeps getting better.
I'm rearing up on my hind legs and kicking out my front like a majestic stallion. And there's like thunder raging behind me.
Magic.
As you're just drawing, you just hear from behind you. You can work on your shading a little bit, but it's pretty good.
I cover up my drawing. I'm not done yet.
That reminds me of
I'm
my
done.
my 8th grade social studies teacher who would come around and see my sketches while I had already finished my homework and be like, "That's not the assignment. Also, you need to work on that." And I'd be like, "Bitch, bitch." See, he was right, actually. He kept telling me that I needed to start doing faces from different angles, and
Is
Hemlock.
everyone digging into the
right.
pudding right now, or is it just Moon Wizard?
Oh, definitely.
Whoever wants it. Hemlock, what have you been making?
I've been tying knots.
You've been tying knots?
I think
Yeah, that's literally what macrame is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's literally what macrame is. I've been making one of those like hanging plant holders.
Nice. Respect.
So much respect for you, Keeper.
Heck, what have you been making?
They did say earlier that they were making a hat for the doctor's plushies.
Oh, that's right, you did say that. Okay, you've been making that. As you guys are just like finishing up your projects, she looks around, inspects each of them one by one.
When she gets to Daisy, she's gonna say, "I think I hate knitting. Can I try crochet?" Me in real life. This is me in real life. I can't knit. That's why I asked to knit, because I can't knit. I can only crochet.
She's like, "Another time, darling. I need to go to bed. It's 7
I
p.m.
need to go to bed. Anyways, good night.
It's 7 p.m.
Wow.
That's so early.
Avalon, before we go, I have a question for you.
Yes?
Has there been anything else happening anything of note happening within Golden as of late, or no?
You want to know all the mysteries, don't you?
I would.
You are susceptible to knowledge.
Susceptible to
I
knowledge.
suppose.
Linda Greywing has been stealing my ideas.
That bitch.
Oh.
She
I don't know
is
who this is, but
a skank with
bitch.
no practical ideas of her own.
Ain't got no practical magic.
She ain't got no magic at all.
Bitch.
You're probably looking for something more interesting, aren't you?
Wait, yeah. I'm trying to remember correctly, but I think this is correct. I've had heard a rumor a while back about disappearances in Oldham recently.
I mean, that tends to happen. They come in, they snatch, they take.
Who are they? The goblins?
The goblins, obviously.
I see.
They are the root of this town's trouble. They've been bothering us for 50 years.
Have you noticed any consistencies with the people they are taking?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Very well then.
They... During the day, we can fend them off decently, but they attack at night. Strike in the dark. Hidden. They built the forts to try to keep them off. But the fort was taken. You know about that, don't you?
I think so, actually. I think we were wait. I forgot which fort, though. I'm pretty sure we have been told that the fort was taken over by Niverna.
Yes, I'm
trying to remember which one it is, and
I'm
where
also...
I would have written it down if I did.
Give me 1 second. I know exactly which one it is. I just have to look at the map. It was... There's Fort Montreal.
And
Montreal
Apex.
and Fort Apex. It was Fort Montreal was taken.
Okay.
They took
Fort Montreal, you mean?
They took the fort. That's what Kendrick was doing. He was going to take it back. He took a platoon of strong young men, all ready to fight. And he has
Well,
not.
I'm not very good at this siege fighting. I'm personally much better at infiltration and assassination.
And punching people in the face.
Well, if you can infiltrate the
That's
fort
part of
and
it.
get Kendrick back, if he's still alive.
Best Henry I know.
Regardless of our strategy,
don't
we will
start
be heading
this.
to the fort.
Please don't start, sis.
Thank you for your information. Abalone.
No problem. Anyways, get out of my house. I need to go to bed.
Goodbye. Thank you for telling us things and teaching us things. You are very cool.
Thank
You're
you for your
cool.
hospitality, Abalone.
No problem.
You're like the grandma I never had.
Get yourself a grandma.
You
I think I
remind me
got
of my
one.
murder's
I also do not have a
elders.
grandma.
I'm
I
too
have a
many
grandma
people's.
now.
I'm too many people's grandma. Find your own.
No, you're mine. I've decided. There's no
Ah.
getting out of it.
This happened. This keeps happening. Get out. Go. Go. Shoot. She kind of shuffles you all out and wrestles one of the bowls of pudding out of your arms, Moon Wizard.
Oh, I don't want to.
Get your own, you old hack.
Oh man, I was almost done with it too.
My chocolate! Get! She kicks you all out, and then as you're all, like, exiting into the street, the drawbridge over the moat lifts up and covers the front doors, locking them.
I didn't think those things worked.
Well, it is 7 o'clock, as she said. There is still time.
And as you are all shunted into the turning to night's sky, let's take our 10-minute break. Because I have to pee.
Oh, his girl.
We'll see you all soon. Be back in 10 minutes. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Wow.
Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I need to eat your bones.
Don't do that. I need those.
Nom nom.
Oh
Nom
no.
nom.
But yes. Continue on. You guys are now out onto the turning to night streets of Olden. Where are you all going? What are you all doing?
That's a very good question.
There is the tavern.
Math.
What? Don't do math. Don't do fantasy
We're
math.
doing math. We're doing math. Fantasy math. Fantasy
Fantasy
math.
math.
Fantasy math.
Fantasy math.
Fantasy math.
It wouldn't be called
Fancy
math.
ADHD medication.
There, if you're looking around for things to do, there is the tavern called Ginnizens. There is the general store
Your mom's
slash
house.
pawn shop. There is the two temples. If you want to get more information,
Who are the two temples to?
Ares
Butler and Asphodin.
uh,
Oh, wait, sorry.
Ares
yeah.
and Asphodin.
And what
The
are
other
these
A god.
gods of? I know Ares, but like
Let me look.
Ares is the god of war and combat. Asphodin is
know that one.
Asphodin is the god
It's
of
combat and victory. Sorry, I have mine also.
No, no.
I just remembered why Acidin sounded familiar.
What?
I'm gonna message you
Okay, so
because I think you forgot.
okay.
It also sounds familiar to me, and I don't know why it does.
Asphodin, Asfiden.
Yeah, why does it sound so familiar?
Wait, where is
Is it supposed to be like? Are you saying it's familiar to Asphodel?
No, I just feel like I've heard like Asphodin before. Maybe just for something unrelated.
Where are you? There
There
you are.
I'm so sorry.
Sending this message. Oh yes, yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, it is. But yeah. Ares is war and battle. Asphodin is combat and victory, and also sports.
Yep.
Also the god of sports. Yep.
Yep.
Oh dear.
You can thank the other
I feel
campaign
like
for
it-
that. But yes, there are the two temples. You can go there to get more information. If you just want to chill for the rest of the night, you can go to the tavern. If you want to try to get supplies, you could try the general store slash pawn shop, but it's getting a little late. You don't know if that's still going to be open.
Hemlock wants to drop by both of the temples for shits and giggles.
Okay.
Well, we'll need to go there anyways to talk to the people. Talk to the fellas. So I'm down to go too.
Let's go.
You guys head deeper into the town, into the third ward, which is through the highest walls, the most protected ones. Big thing about the walls is they're not just like singular walls. They're more just like each of the walls have walkways on top and like platforms where guards are posted up. These rifle guards who are ready and just always vigilant, both looking inside the city for anything awry and also mostly out of the city at any potential dangers.
Is our beautiful dragon boy with us?
Do you want him to be?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can find him. He was just kind of protecting the cart. But you can find him and bring Groth with you. Which one are you
Rob,
going?
you gotta live a little. Come on, let's go have fun.
It's like, okay, what is your idea of fun?
We're going to a temple.
That's your idea of fun?
Yeah, temples
Mm,
are fun.
Temples are
I
fun.
usually spend time in death temples, but temples are fun.
Okay, which of the two temples are you going to?
Which one is closer?
Yeah,
He
which
points.
so we're gonna stop by both of them.
He points across, like, just down the street, where you see two temples, equally built up and extravagant, right across the street from each other, facing each other.
This
We're gonna-
feels competitive.
We could make drama.
He
It'll be so
I
much
feel like
fun.
there's already drama.
yeah, he
But
stands.
more
He
drama.
he stands. Groth walks up next to you. Daisy's like, "There is already drama."
Yeah, but we could make some
I'm
more
so
drama.
interested. I'm canonically, I am nosy.
You are. Nosy
I
little
need to
bitch.
know.
Why did you say canonically?
Because I, as a person, say canonically I am nosy.
Same.
I'm also curious
Fucking
as to the
rude.
quarrel between these two. Perhaps it is because they're both gods of war.
Yes.
Correct.
This
That would
town's
a lot of sense.
been riddled by attacks for the past 50 years, so they both, hearing that, moved their and built temples here, since it is a town that is constantly fighting for its life.
That
They
doesn't sound. That sounds very. That sounds sketchy.
I
they're
agree.
good people, very intense,
Weird.
a little weird, but
Yeah.
I'd say not as weird as you folk.
Yeah,
Sure,
we're
they do
kind of
seem
weird.
weirder.
I'm a little weird. I'm not that weird.
They're a little weirdo. Not Henry.
Asking
If you
out
say
of
Henry again,
No,
But what if we meet one that
I know where you sleep.
I know you know where I sleep? If we meet an actual Henry, do you want to murder them?
No,
Okay.
but if you call me Henry again,
Okay, so I can say Henry, I just can't call you Henry.
I feel
will
like
not
your
call-
little fey brain is going to
Listen,
do
I just want to
something with what you
apologize in
said.
advance for anything I have started.
Doctor, I promise to never call you Henry again. Unless for some reason you actually decide to change your name to that. Okay?
Okay.
Don't look at the camera like that, man.
honestly, I was like, whoa.
Wait,
Why are you
hear
looking at
me
me
out.
like that?
We're
Hear me out. Can I call random other people Henry to annoy them?
Potentially.
Yeah, because I think that could be really fun.
Is there a vendetta
Well,
against
we'll
the name
see.
Henry?
Yeah, apparently we hate Henry.
Why?
Whoever Henry is, they're a bitch. They've become.
Henry was my chiropractor back in '84.
Oh.
He was a bitch.
Well then,
Oh.
let us
Oh,
make
so
us way.
basically, Moon Wizard's been calling the doctor a bitch by calling him Henry.
I'm just gonna just start walking towards the Temple of Asphodel.
Okay, it sounds good. You head to the temple on the right towards the Temple of Asphodel. You, you, the two temples are kind of designed very similar. So right above the door, it says Temple of Asphodel, and then above the other one it says Temple of Ares to try to make them more distinct. The one
They
to
wish to be so distinct. Why did they build the buildings the exact same way?
the main difference
Interesting.
between the two is the Temple of Asphodel is built kind of out of this darker brick. It's like almost like blackish gray brick, and the Temple of Ares is built more out of like a white marble. So they're dualitating in colors, but styles are very similar. Lots of pointed, sharp objects. So like lying around, like pointing out of the building. There's spears just like built into the stonework, pointing outwards.
This feels like a petty rivalry, as Tempter's like this is what Tempter's thinking. Tempter doesn't actually say that, but that's what Tempter's thinking as like they're looking back and forth between the two buildings and just like noticing just like these are the same building, just different materials.
Very much so.
And Tempter's just gonna take a step. Is anyone with Tempter or are they just by themselves?
I'm good. I think everyone's heading to the temple, but if you wanted to
whatever.
All right, Tempter's gonna go to inside the temple of Asphodent, which has Barrett in it, or should have Barrett.
Mm.
I don't know the minutes.
Barrett.
Are you all heading inside the temple?
Yeah, Tempter's going to like crack open the door, and as they're opening the door, they're gonna as it swings open, but they're not sitting in. They're just gonna like knock on it as it's open, and then like peek inside and step foot in.
Mm.
Like, hello, is anyone here? Like, assuming that they can't see anyone.
You take a look inside the building. You see there is a large statue of this warrior head to toe in armor holding a battle axe to the sky, pointed towards the front door. The like built out of this like like chiseled out of this black stone. You do see there is someone just kind of like sitting at the base of the statue polishing a battle axe. You see this half orc that looks up at you and is like, V, welcome back, how are you doing?
Oh dear.
And he like he like looks up, glances at
shit.
you, looks back down, and continues polishing his axe. Like, how you doing?
This
Wait.
Tempter is like takes a step back and is like, I believe you have mistaken me for someone else.
He looks back up at you and like looks at you, Tempter, looks at the red arm, looks back at you, and like, oh, sorry, I mistaked you for someone else. Welcome.
Who's V?
V is a good friend of the city who kind of visits a lot and visits the temple.
I see.
A warforge.
Yes.
You guys know what warforged are?
Yeah, sorry, I got
Really?
confused. The red arm kind of threw me off, but
Doesn't out of character. Doesn't V have a bright red arm and Tempter's is very dulled?
yes. But
Okay.
he looked at you for just a second.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
I look at Tempter. Wait, no, I wasn't there. I'm sorry. Hemlock wasn't there.
Oh, you're not there?
No,
You're not there?
I'm just
No. I remembered. I think we've met V before, but that was in the Feywild.
No, we haven't.
No? Okay.
No, we never met V.
Okay.
You met a
No,
warforge in the
no.
Feywild, but
Yeah, we met Tempter met a Warforged in the Feywild, but that was probably not V. Probably. Because I never got that guy's name. And I never saw he had sleeves on, so I couldn't tell. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, what was I saying? He makes Tempter for V, and
he's like, sorry, how can I help you? Welcome to the temple.
yes. We are working for Vaughn and Terra from Lightport, and we have come to understand that your leader, Kendrick, was it Kendrick? Kendrick has gone missing.
Ah, yes, I am
And that
just...
you, alongside your, I believe, rival from the Temple of Ares, is also planning on rescuing him.
I'm planning on rescuing him. Yes.
I've heard word that you both are, yet are not working together.
I'm gonna rescue him.
But if you have a similar interest, why not work together?
Do you want something? Why are you here?
If you don't work together,
We're here
sounds
for,
like
we're here for
pussy shit.
information. I believe it will be best if we all work together.
Listen,
Yeah.
I would love to work together with y'all. Y'all seem great. If you want to do good, you seem like do-gooders. That's totally fine with me. But I do not work together with that rat.
And why is that?
follows a false god.
Pardon?
I am confused.
There's a lot of gods. What are
Did-
you talking about?
Did you just... You claim he is a false
Blink.
god.
Blink.
Blink, blink.
Oh no, I'm like I frog blink.
I'm just
Texas
like...
frog blinks.
wait, did
at
he
this.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
So wait, I don't know if I actually heard you, Olive. Did he say that he called Ares a false god?
Yes.
Okay. That kind of like stuns Tempter a little bit, just like you can't like that's kind of that's blasphemy. That is legit blasphemy.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Hmm.
You sound like a dickhead right now.
I want to so badly be like, hey Afra, can you get a message to this guy? Like, because it's I just be looking and I'm like, this guy's an idiot. Actually, no, I turn to whoever's next to me and I go, this guy's an idiot.
Like,
No, I
like,
feel like Hemlock would be next to you. Be like, yeah, he is. I'm very confused.
listen.
You just said that.
Listen. Ares is a god, I know, yada yada yada. It's just my god, Asphodin. It's better. And
I don't know.
could
He has ass in his name, so like, could
Yeah, I
he
don't-
be
I
that
don't know
much
about
better?
that.
ASFIDEN. There's no two. There's
I-
only one S.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but you say it like ass, so.
I with like the most love and kindness I can conjure in my heart, I look and I go, I look at this person, I go, just because you think your god is better doesn't give you the right to call another god a false god.
I'm
It is
just
quite
saying.
literally blasphemous.
I'm just no. Listen. I'm just saying my god could beat his god in a fight. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, then call them down and have them fight.
Deb,
Me forgetting that
I just-
most people don't just like talk to their gods and like have visual representations of them all the time.
is like that's
Just like just
that's-
make them fight.
that's not how it works. You can't just
I do not
call a
understand
god
this lack
down.
of this lack of respect.
Yeah, you can.
Well, yeah, you can.
Okay, then just
We talk to our
why
gods
don't-
all the
why
time.
don't-
Like
don't
I
you
just
two
talked
have a
to
fight?
Raven
well,
Queen.
And who
said that, like,
wins?
we-
Why don't you two just have a fight in the names of your gods and whoever, you know.
I do not
No,
believe it is a matter
I
of
have a
who's better or
question.
not.
I have a question.
Yes, doctor.
Like, even if you can't call down like the gods itself, usually gods will have like a representative of some sort. And
Yeah,
some
usually.
have children.
I am the representative of this church, this temple.
That's not the
And
same.
you
But
can't
no,
talk
but-
to your god?
I've talked to my
Yeah,
god.
I thought,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah, okay, that's what blasphemers say.
No.
Kidding.
So I'm. Does Hemlock know what an Asamir is?
Does Hemlock know what an Asamir is?
I
Isn't-
think
You're-
Hemlock is a very religious
Isn't your
person.
temple goddess an Asamir?
Wait, no, you have
Yeah.
met an Asamir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you've
yeah, no,
definitely met
well,
one.
Asamirs are like sometimes like champions or something,
Listen,
or like some of them are children of the gods. Like
yeah, yes. Ares is a god. I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just saying
I mean, you did.
his.
yeah, you did. Like those
You
were
did.
actual
Like saying a
words that
false
came
god
out
is
of your mouth.
legitimately
Not
like,
a-
that's exactly what you said,
Not a
actually.
false. Lesser. I'm just saying.
Oh, so you're just being a bitch. Okay, that's fine.
Can I punch this guy?
I
I'm
really
just.
do not understand the disrespect for other gods that he has.
Oh, other gods are
Yeah,
great.
that's why I'm calling him a bitch.
Other gods
That
are great.
isn't
I,
punch
Because that Ares is of a similar domain.
that's exactly what I'm getting at. Yes, Asphodin.
Looks you
He
dead
had
in your
this
eye.
shit on lock. He knows what he's doing. And then I don't understand why there is Ares and Asphodin who are both.
Puts.
I
put
punch
my
him straight in the
hand.
face.
I put my wait before you do that. Wait. I put
Please
my
do not
hand.
attack him.
No,
I put my hand. Please. I put my hand on their shoulder, and I go, Aphrodite's a god of war too.
I don't know if actually Athena's in the campaign, but isn't Athena also a god of war?
Athena's not in the campaign.
Yes.
Do I accidentally punch to cat?
Takek, you stand forward
I
and you.
next to this person because I was looking at them very close and lovingly
Uh,
when I
you-
was
yeah,
first
you-
telling them.
There's.
I was
I'm
gonna say.
looking at the list right now. I'm looking at this. There's also Cord, who is the god of strength and combat. Is that also not similar to your domain?
Uh,
The whole conversation happening while I'm punching.
okay, wait. Let me get to this. Oh, Takek, you put your hand on his shoulder and say this, and Daisy just decks this man in the face. This half orc in the face,
Wow.
and he just his
Wow.
head flies
Daisy.
back.
I just had a really cool idea after you do this. Sorry, go ahead.
His head flies back, and then it snaps forward, and you just see a grin on his face.
Daisy, you did not
And
need to
while
do
he's
that.
smiling,
You
and
wanna fight?
I put while he's smiling and I put a hand on his shoulder. If I may, because we know that when I do my what is it called, when I can tell that someone's lying,
Yes.
what is it called,
how
my eyes glow as well as my
your
heart
channel
gem,
divinity,
right? My channel divinity. When
yes.
I channel divinity, my eyes glow as well as my heart gem.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to just I'm not channeling my divinity at all. Am I able to just kind of do it a little bit so that it looks cool? So I can put my hand on his shoulder and then my eyes glow with pink, basically fire, and I just go, Aphrodite's a god of war too. Just
You can absolutely do that with thaumaturgy. If you want to also be casting your channel divinity to listen for lies, you can.
yeah, sure.
I kind of don't believe that he said he can talk to Aspen.
Yeah, okay. I'll channel divinity and do thaumaturgy to make my eyes look really cool fire wise.
Oh right, and he takes 3 points of damage.
He looks to you to Takaki's like, whoa. Asphodin's not a god of war. I have no beef with Aphrodite. Asphodin is the god of combat, victory, and sports. That's what's important. Yes, sports.
Are you saying that this
Are
is
you
a
telling me-
rivalry because you guys are sports teams?
Oh my god, you did not
that's
just
so
invent
fucking-
fantasy football.
That's pussy
This
shit.
is literally fantasy football.
No, it'd be fantasy football because fantasy football.
And he was like, no. Ares is the god of war and battle. Asphodin's the god of combat, victory, and sports. Asphodin's got sports.
I don't understand.
Not Ares.
So then where is your rivalry coming from? This seems completely illogical.
Because
Honestly, it doesn't even see the same domain.
we moved here to help out this town, and then they moved here after we moved here. Takek, you immediately catch that is a lie. Not that he's not saying. Basically, you can tell that he's not really sure who moved here first. He's just claiming he moved here, that his church moved here first.
Yeah.
I with
this
my
is
hand still on his
ridiculous.
shoulder, I say, okay. So that's not true, but that's fine.
Quite literally true. Totally a lie.
Like it's not true. You're not very sure, are you, who got here first? You just want to say that.
We totally got here first.
Why don't you guys have a competition then if you're about sports and victory and combat?
Oh, we've had many competitions and battles between the two of us. Anyway, this isn't important. You're here looking for my help to take down Kendrick. No, to save Kendrick.
Any help?
While this is happening, can Daisy lean over and whisper something to the doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
should punch him in the kneecaps.
I could do
Hit him with your
that.
stick. You could do that. You could do it so well.
I could.
You could. I don't like this guy.
What are we whispering about?
We want to punch him in the kneecaps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we doing that?
Because he's the dick.
Oh.
And he's like, listen, I am totally down to help you guys save Kendrick. He is a good friend of mine. Love that dude. Great leader. Head of the town. Head of the Farmers Guild. Love him so much.
He's a great leader. He's a wonderful leader.
You think we're talking to
He's
Trump
a great
right now?
guy. I love him.
This is not
He's the best guy
No,
around.
no.
He's the best guy around.
to keep Trump out of this fucking
Sorry, Ella.
campaign. So I'm totally down to help rescue Kendrick. He's a good friend of mine. We play
More
touch
people we can
foot
have on-
we play touch football on the weekends.
You touch
more
footballs on the
people-
weekends?
Yeah.
No, we play touch, but it's
You
Uh,
touch balls. Nice.
I believe we are
Yeah,
getting
right
off
on, brother.
topic.
is there an issue with gay people? Do you have an issue with that, huh?
No, we're all gay.
No, our one of our best friends is gay, and also
like, super
the
gay.
Greg is gay, and also
Well, you said
Okay.
you said a comment about touching balls like you're making fun of gay people. I want to make sure you're not making fun of gay people.
Oh no,
Oh,
we're not
balls
making fun
are
of gay people. We're
objectively
making fun
funny.
of balls because they're
Balls
yeah.
is
What
funny,
was
I
your,
don't know
they're
what to say.
objectively
Funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Objectively touching balls is funny.
Tempter is losing
Mhm.
brain cells with this conversation.
You don't
I
have
think
brain
Tempter
cells.
has-
I
You don't
don't
have
care. I don't care.
Tempter's like the opposite of gay and straight. They're like, they just none.
You're just
I'm
talking
just
about
not-
Tempter now too. This guy. Tempter is right there. I do not understand what is happening with this conversation anymore.
I never.
I wish for us
what's
to work
going on.
together because we have a common interest in saving Kendrick.
Yes, I will absolutely work together with you.
But you will not work with the other church,
He glares at
even
you,
though it
Tempter.
would prove useful. Even though it might prove useful. You have a similar interest.
Why don't we make it a competition? Why don't we make it a competition? First one to rescue.
No,
I
that's
don't-
actually
a
go
good-
poorly.
no,
That would go
that's-
poorly.
I agree with the doctor. That would go poorly.
Hear me out. The
That's a
competition.
we split
really
the
good.
team up
That's
to
a
watch them
really
work
good
with-
idea.
Can I
We
punch
split-
him
we
really
split-
hard so he forgets that idea?
We split our
Yes.
fates.
Who are you
We
asking?
split the fates up, and we have us go with each of the churches so we can judge them. I'm
Trust me, I am-
linking to everyone but the person because there's a hidden thing that I'm not saying, but
To Keck,
yeah.
another one that could be good is they compete on how good they can work together. And the one who works together the best.
They're not going to do
wins.
that. I turn to him and I go, "Would you do that?"
Do what?
I
Huh?
have a feeling that
Never
if the
mind.
competition was who can work the best together.
Roll a persuasion check.
Can we do with advantage because we were helping?
Yeah. Takek rolls with
I feel-
advantage.
See, but my only thing is with this person who hates this fucking guy, I would have had disadvantage. But
Yeah, I'm surprised we got advantage on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
actually,
too.
straight roll. You're right.
just a straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels.
I was
better.
about to like I'm not trying. I just realized that I like put disadvantage on this, but
No, you're fine. You're fine. I appreciate that.
it's coming. No, it's not. It's a 14 though. I can screenshot it if you want.
Hmm.
I realized I had Roll20 on my phone, not on my thing, but it's a 14. Yeah.
How about this? I'll make it a competition. Me and him. Whoever kills the most goblins wins.
Great idea.
That works.
But I ain't gonna be buddy about this shit.
That is fair.
Oh,
However,
I'd love to
we are
work
going
together
all
with you
in
guys.
together.
You all seem great. Love you, and he points to you, Daisy. Love you. Good punch.
Love you too. You're welcome.
Great punch.
We're all going in together though, so that there's no like, oh, you went and killed goblins outside of where we're going. So it's all in, if that makes sense.
I could be cordial with him.
All right, I'm watching you.
Okay.
Chikek at some point just goes, I will turn this adventuring party around
Okay.
if you can't be nice.
He's like, I'm gonna go pack my spears, pack my javelins, pack my axe, pack my bow, pack.
I only have to pack my fists.
I like you. The feisty. When's the plan? We heading out in like an hour? We heading out like tomorrow? What's the plan?
I believe
Tomorrow
tomorrow
morning.
would suffice. We still need to talk with the other priests.
That's
Tomorrow
fair.
morning.
Listen, I'm down. Actually, no, tomorrow morning probably be good. We got a bit of a hike till we get to the fort. I'm just saying, probably best if we arrive at the fort at night. Use the darkness to sneak up. The fort's very well defended. It's built to be very well defended. You gotta be careful. You gotta be strategic.
That is
No,
understandable.
I'm not very good at this whole siege thing. I am
But
an
you're good at being
assassin by
sneaky.
trade.
You're an assassin?
Teehee. By trade.
You know, that's like super duper illegal.
They're also
you
a
know?
child.
You know, that's like super duper illegal. You know, you really
like
shouldn't be just
12.
telling. You really should not be telling people that.
It's okay. They're a kid.
I'm
They
not
have.
from. It's okay. It's totally legal in the continent that
Chikek
I'm from.
lies. Chikek slaps a hand over the doctor's mouth and goes, "Just you know how kids are with their
I'm a
make-believe. He's not a hitman.
Wait,
He's
don't you
not
have like a ring
they
that
are not an
stops you from saying
assassin."
this stuff?
I have it that I
Literally
can
do.
put it on
I'm
you.
not wearing it.
Yeah, no, I get to put it on them. But basically, I go, you know how kids are. They're not an assassin.
Chikek, roll a deception check.
They killed their friend, and their friend had mud on them. You know how kids play. What was it? Deception?
Yeah, deception.
But I have killed people.
Well, you're an adventurer. I'm guessing you've killed people. That's kind of part of the trade.
I put the ring on the doctor.
I have friends who have died. They're killed by fucking pirates.
9.
9. He doesn't say anything, but he's not.
Doesn't fucking believe me though.
I fucking hate the pirates.
You know?
I turn to the doctor as whenever we leave. I'm waiting for that. Whenever we go to talk to the other person.
Yeah. He turns around. He's like, I'm gonna start packing. Meet you here in the morning.
Victory by any means necessary.
I reach into my pack, I grab the ring, and I grab the doctor, and I go, "This is your fault," and I put it on. The doctor can literally now not talk about being an assassin, people they've killed, this, that, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
How are you an assassin? You can't be a good one if you're just talking about it all the time.
For real.
I'm actually a really good assassin. Thank you very much.
They're good at the actual hit part of being assassin.
Yes.
They just keep flaunting about it.
Keeping the secret part's the hard part for them.
Hemlock would be sent out on missions and then immediately be sent back, and they'd have to like chill out around a whole bunch of people who knew exactly what was going on. They didn't have to lie that often.
It's but you the doctor. I grabbed the doctor. You can't be talking about this. How many times do we have to do this?
Tempter before they leave is gonna go up to Barrett. Barrett,
Barrett.
yes. And say, this can wait for tomorrow, but I am interested in that V you mentioned earlier.
Oh,
I do not come across many Warforged in Tialis.
yeah, I haven't met one other than V. That's why he kind of threw me off.
That is understandable.
Yeah.
Do I look that much like them?
Similar body shape, but it's really just the red arm. Yours is duller, but I looked for a second and kind of caught me off guard.
I see.
He would come a lot and ask for combat tips.
Interesting.
Get some sparring. Good fighter.
I would like to meet this V one day.
Ah, good fella. Probably around. Haven't seen him in probably like 2-3 weeks. Stops in town every once in a while. I know he's
Well then,
My mom's calling me.
I know he's pretty buddy with Greg. Works at the blacksmith.
I did not hear that actually. Greg?
Greg.
Greg.
Yeah, he owns the blacksmith.
Okay. I see.
What
Well,
is
thank you for that.
what is the red arm thing? You never mentioned it.
It's something I'm surprised he still has. If he's never mentioned it. Being vague about it is possible.
Listen, you don't gotta tell me anything. I understand. Everyone's got the secrets. Everyone's got the demons.
That is strange if he's never talked about it, yet kept the arm. And Tempter's gonna, as they say that, they're gonna walk away and rejoin the group.
Do you all head across the street to the other temple?
Yeah.
Who's leading this? Who's heading in first?
Tempter will if no one else will.
Cool.
I mean, Tempter led the charge in the other church, so.
You head into the church of Ares. This one built out of the white marble in the center. Facing the door is another stone statue of a man with a helmet on, just like loose-fitting like plate and leather armor, holding a spear and a shield pointed up towards the sky. Sitting at the base of this statue, you see this slender, but also like very toned and very fit half elf. Who just looks up at the door at the group, looks up and is like, "Oh, hey V, what's up?" And then looks back down at the spear that he's polishing.
Again. Tempter turns back to the bar. Not really like turns back, but like kind of steps back surprised and says, "Again. Excuse me, I believe you have mistaken me for this V."
He looks up and is like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. That is
That is quite all right.
you know
Apparently, I look like them.
it's the arm. Also, we don't see a lot of warforges around here.
So I've heard.
But welcome in, welcome in. How are you all doing? Welcome to the temple. How can I help you all today?
We heard you are interested in going to the fort that begins with an M. Fort
Monthril.
Monthril. I heard you're interested in going to Fort Monthril to rescue Kendrick.
Ah, yes, Kendrick. Wonderful lad. Love him very much. We play touch frisbee on the weekend. Great man.
I cannot with these two.
Why
I
are they
can't
always
with these two.
touching?
I can't with these two priests.
You know,
my god.
So you know the meme that is like the two rival gas stations on the same street corner, and the sexual tension between them, even though they're rivals. That is exactly what I built these two
Oh
on.
my gosh. Dude.
I love that. I love that.
Oh gosh. Well, we had just come from the other church, and we have a
The-
proposition for you.
Other church.
Yes, the Church of Asphodin.
And let me guess, you can't stand the brute that works there.
No.
That's no.
No, you can't
My
stand him,
dad's
or...
calling me now.
Oh my god.
I'm not picking
Father.
up. He can either my mom can tell him that I'm playing D&D.
No, you can't stand him, or no, you can stand him.
He is an interesting individual. Even so, that is not why we are here. We are not here, well, in a sense, we are here because of a rivalry, but oh my gosh, what was the plan, you guys?
Don't ask Moon Wizard.
Dude, I felt like my brain just shut off during that moment with how stupid everything was.
I think the plan was to take both of them with you to go to the fort and rescue Kendrick, but you and the competition.
That's it.
Yeah.
It is a competition between you and Barrett.
Mhm.
I always am just like,
It's No,
the competition between.
it's meant to be confusing. It's Barrett and Derek, two very similar names.
Oh my god.
It is a competition between you and Barrett, who work together, but to see who kills more goblins at the fort. Whoever does is claimed to be the better church. We'll be assisting you in the attack, but the competition is between you two and only you two.
I mean, I would love another way to show that brute how Ares is just the better god. But you want me to work together with him?
Yes. You are fighting for the same cause, yet you refuse to work with each other. This way, you can still have your rivalry and work together.
Mm-hmm. Fine. What is the plan? What's your strategy?
Tomorrow we shall depart for the forts and attack at night.
Attacking at night. That is a very strategic plan. Do you have have you picked up any way to blend into the landscape?
Some of my party members are very expertise at stealth.
And
gestures to the child.
I'm very good at stealth, but I'm not allowed to talk about why anymore because of the cursed ring.
They are just good at stealth. They are simply good at stealth.
I'm not good at stealth, but I can. If I take off all of my clothes, I can kind of look like a weirdly big rabbit.
Also, if I remember correctly, you can't talk about the ring.
You can't talk about the ring.
Can I
Like
not?
you-
Oh, damn.
No, so you would have just been like, I'm good at stealth for reasons.
For reasons
Yeah.
that they can't talk about. For reasons.
Tempter will gesture to the doctor and say, "The doctor and another party member of ours are very good at stealth. Tikak here is able to fly and able to do recon, able to gather intel from the skies. Daisy and I are very good at attacking up front and heavy blows, and Moon Wizard is very good at support with his magical spells."
I'm realizing that Ares prefers strategy, and Asphodin probably just prefer the people in these things prefer just going in blazing. So I'm pretty sure this person's gonna love Tempter while the other person loves Daisy.
He's like,
I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball.
Yeah.
In a room full of gunpowder.
Shut up.
He's just like, individual stealth is very important. The most important thing in storming a fort is group stealth.
I can make potions.
That is true. They can also make potions. And Tikek, I believe you have passed without a trace. They have passed without a trace.
That will definitely help. Also, any possible climbing equipment could be good. You could
I have
always
rope.
We have ropes.
you could always storm into the fort itself is a central spire tower. You could go blazing into the front door, but that is most likely to be trapped. Also, you would have to fight your way up. If you had a way to get to the top of the tower and then suspend rope or climbing equipment or have some way to get.
I have a potion of speed.
That's true. The doctor has a potion of speed to kick and fly, and the wizard is able to cast fly and levitate.
That is good. I would guess that they would have archers stationed up in the tower itself, which would be ready to send down volleys of
I have so much poison.
volleys of what I would normally say would be arrows, but they most likely are going to use our weapons against us. So, guns.
So goblins like to party.
Goblins like to
And
maim
I
and
have-
kill and murder. What made you think they like to party?
I have so much poison.
It could be after after a successful expedition and raid. They could.
I
party.
have so much poison.
And we do have methods of disguise,
And
Who
I
has-
can make so much poison.
and they can make so much poison.
Well, that would be interesting. These goblins are. They aren't your run of the mill, random road marauders. They are this. Do you know what force we are up against?
Yes,
How do they fight?
hobgoblins. They fight with guns, but as of late, they have become more unified, more strategic. And this is because of their leaders, the hobgoblins. Conquest and Glory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Conquest and Glory.
We are fighting a militia.
You
We are
know,
fighting
I'm not
a
very
war.
good at that. I am way better at quiet killing like single people.
We have options. We have strategy. We can narrow down which specifically we should use tomorrow. But
No, I'm not saying any specifics. I'm not mentioning assassination.
saying-
I am just saying what my skills are. which
Yeah, I
are
know.
Quietly killing people.
I'm agreeing with Derek about saying like this is gonna take strat planning, and we have options to plan. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I'm saying what my skills are that relate to what is happening.
Yes,
and it has
good,
nothing to
good.
do with.
You're a rogue.
So,
That's
I'm
No,
not a
they're
rogue,
not.
though. I
That's-
am a monk.
also,
Oh, yeah, you are.
I am a
You're
way
not a
of
rogue.
mercy monk.
I was
That's
gonna get
really
that you're not
ironic.
a rogue because you give rogue vibes, but
You
you're
do
a
give
Well-
rogue
monk.
guides.
Warfor, sorry, I did not catch your name.
So weird.
My name is Tempter.
Tempter, you mentioned Conquest and Glory, which both are generals in the army. You should also know there is a third general,
Honor.
Slaughter.
We're aware of him.
Oh,
Slaughter. That's new.
fun.
Honor, from what I've heard, is dead. Slaughter
I'm
took
aware
his
of that.
place.
Yeah, though
General?
I think we were the ones who killed Honor.
We were the ones who killed him. Though.
Yeah, we were the ones who killed Honor.
Congratulations, you killed the weakest of them all.
Yeah, no, that's typically is what happens when you're what level were we when we did that?
What is a level?
So it was like a month. So it was like a month ago. We've fought lots of different things since then. It's like the flash dragons, the flash worms, the
not-
giant purple worm.
Doctor.
Well,
Yes.
I am glad that I will be fighting alongside competent combatants. Unlike Derek.
believe
Even
we are very
before that,
competent.
I slaughtered a whole lot of pirates.
Point is,
We-
they are good at slaughtering.
Yes, I can read the
fucking
room.
hate pirates.
I can't wait for
So-
next campaign when I play a pirate.
I can
I can't wait for the
Me as a
mini.
person-
I can't wait
me
for
as
the
a
in-between
person-
campaign where we all play pirates.
I got
Me
it.
as a
was-
person, I love pirates, but like
Misty was supposed to be piratey themed, and then it was like, Doctor hates pirates, and I'm like,
um,
shit.
Ooh,
we had there was that one time that we got isekai. That was
That's-
fun. That is
No.
canon.
that is canon. We did get isekai once.
We did get isekai.
I
That
know
was
it's canon. I wasn't there for that, so sometimes Takek hears y'all talk, and I'm just like, what on God's green earth do I let them get into?
What are they talking about?
Literally, the things you're
Or sorry,
not there
what
for.
on goddesses green earth do I let them get into? Like, I go for one weekend with the necromancer, and then you guys
You
get
can't leave us
isekai?
alone. Takek.
I can't.
I've been turned to stone
Any-
once.
So,
With
De-
that,
I was there for that one.
Derek
That was
looks to you. To Kakin's like, priestess of Aphrodite, I assume. I have high respect for your goddess.
As I with yours.
Hmm.
Would not goddess. Fuck.
God.
I wouldn't let Ares hear that.
I didn't say that in canon.
I am-
didn't say that in. I
Yeah.
said as I have respect for yours, not.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean God.
Yes. We shall leave
Wow.
at dawn.
Hi,
Hi, yes.
I'm a monk of the Raven Queen.
Congratulations. All good soldiers, when after falling, must be taken to their rightful resting place by the Raven Queen to their rightful
Yes.
domain. Yes.
I like this
Yes.
guy a lot more than the other guy.
Yeah, that guy's an asshole.
I agree.
Yeah, but the other guy really likes you, Daisy.
Yeah, he did let me punch him in the face, and I think he liked it. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Were
I
you
was
here when
very
I just
tempted
said
to
that
break his legs.
the other guy likes guns blazing, whereas this guy likes strategy?
Listen,
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
I respect.
Yeah.
I do personally prefer strategy. I am what is referred to often as a glass cannon.
This
Listen.
is true. We've needed to keep them alive multiple occasions.
I have high respect.
But
the amount of
despite that,
times
they
that
are
I've
powerful.
had to-
Luckily, this glass cannon has a mom cleric.
I have high respect for all of you and your gods, as long as it's not accident.
I still don't
Jesus.
understand this rivalry.
How do you feel about the Feywild?
The neutral?
That's where I got turned into
Good.
stone.
Good.
I feel like there
yeah.
would be some fun things to fight.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
there
call them
are.
fun.
According to Prars, there are fun scenes to fight.
Who let this
I'll be
child
honest, I
swear?
forgot that
Grab the
happened.
beak of this fucking kid.
Teta says, "I'm going to be honest. I forgot that happened."
I see. So you can joke about proud fucking, but I can't.
Yes.
How dare
Yes.
you?
You will meet our
I
last companion
know.
Prar tomorrow.
Yes. Another
That's pretty cool.
another combatant. Wonderful.
Prars
He's
a
excellent at
rogue
stealth.
bard.
So, you all meet me here in the morning, and we shall set off on this great crusade against our enemies.
Actually,
Remember,
we
you
will
are
be standing
working-
in the middle of the street, directly, exactly, evenly between the two churches, so we do not insinuate that we favor either one of you, so not to piss off anyone in
This is
particular.
Even though we definitely
it-
like you more.
Exactly. If you like me more, you should come into my church and make him come to us, because then he will be
Technically, I like
greatly pissed.
Aphrodite the most. So
We need all of you, so we can't
I'm
do that.
indifferent
I
to
But
don't
maybe
want
you
him
later.
guys.
angry
You
because
really
I
need
feel
him?
like he would do something stupid if he
The
was
more
angry.
the more numbers we have, the better chance we have.
That's the
We will be able to develop.
strategy.
We'll be able to
That's the
develop a
strat.
strategy that hones to all of our skills.
Mhm.
As long as neither of you two have your egos ahead of you.
I can chain my ego down, unlike him.
I sure hope so.
I can poison him. I can kill him.
Please
We
don't.
can do that after.
Killing, that is
okay.
highly illegal.
It is highly illegal.
Do you go around
Wow,
killing
wow.
people for fun?
No.
What
Are you
am
No.
some
I
are you some
supposed
sort
to
of
do?
are you some sort of assassin?
No.
Why is you supposed to you say that to me?
Because killing is illegal. And it's killing at
You
random.
guys are starting to sound like terror.
Doctor, please do not go around saying that you kill people.
You guys are starting to sound like terror.
The doctor has only ever killed people in defense.
You all know Tara.
Yeah, sure, let's say that.
Yes, we are hired by her, as well as Vaughn.
Ah. I
Tara
like her quite a lot.
blackmailed
Never met her myself, but she sends us guns.
This is
Yeah,
true.
Nice.
She has
Tara
helped
blackmailed
defend.
us.
Wish I have one of those.
You are not allowed. The ring does not let you say that.
Damn it.
Uh,
I can't talk about the fact that I was blackmailed.
No, you can't.
No.
um,
This is why the ring exists, Ray.
I was gonna say, you can take the ring off. You're able to. This one's not cursed to lock onto you. It's just if you take it off, to Keck would be bad. That's the only thing.
This
I
is
know,
the rage of
read it on.
mother.
I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be disappointed.
Ah!
That's the problem.
I have an important out of character question.
Yes.
So I accidentally left my container of feta out last night. Do you think I should still eat it?
No.
Because I really
No.
want to.
No.
No,
not
you,
cheese.
anything dairy, not refrigerated. There are very certain cheeses you can leave out at room temperature, and one of those is
Cheddar and
like the plastic
Parmesan.
American.
Mhm.
Fries. I barely got to eat any of this feta.
I'm so
I'm so
sorry, but
sad.
dude,
You
you
left
will
it
be
out
so
stinky.
sick. You'll be so sick.
Well, I was very tired last night. I had a long fucking day.
Well, I will see you all in the morning. I have to pack my spear and my shield and my bow and my knives and my rapier.
I have to pack my fists. And also a whole bunch of poison.
Oh, question.
Nice.
Do you like getting punched in the face as well?
Why would I like getting? I mean, if it is in combat and in the glory of war, then I would gratefully be punched in the face, I guess.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
But if I'm just walking down the street, no.
Before we leave,
Oh.
I'm interested in that Warforged you mistook me for. V, correct?
Ah, yes, V. Good guy. Wonderful. Very kind. Comes in here asking for combat and war tips, like to talk strategy.
Interesting.
I believe he's also friends with Greg, the blacksmith.
I shall keep that in mind. I am interested to meet this V.
He's been a little bit since he's last been here. 2-3 weeks?
What'd you say?
2-3
Oh,
weeks?
2-3 weeks,
maybe?
okay.
Comes around every once in a while.
And you said he had a bright red arm.
Yes, that's why I was so cut off when you walked in. It looks striking, but your arm is different.
Yes, it is. Do you know why he has that arm?
No, I don't believe he's ever mentioned.
Interesting.
Uh,
I shall hope to meet him soon.
I hope you do too.
Very well.
Anyways,
I shall see you tomorrow, in the middle of the street.
in the middle of the street. I will see you all tomorrow, and we shall head forth on our great battle and conquest. I must go back. And he turns and heads further into the temple. Do you all crash in the cart for the night, or do you go to the bar?
Tempter's going to.
Hmm.
Tempter's gonna go. I mean, if no one else is gonna do anything,
I'm
Tempter's
getting
gonna go to bed.
nervous about time. Sorry.
Yeah,
Can
that's
I-
Yeah.
it's almost
I-
9,
dungeon
so
with 20 minutes left.
no,
Yeah.
we're not gonna start a dungeon
No,
tonight. I just
no.
wonder if there's like
Can
anything else we're
can
gonna
I
do for
open
the night.
up the cart and literally like take out something to measure each side of the street and open up the cart exactly in the
You
center?
absolutely can.
That's really funny.
You
I'll,
little shit.
if you guys want, we can. I was thinking start the travel there to the tower, but not start any combat or anything tonight.
Sounds
Yep.
like a great idea.
I will
we
say,
could-
Daisy, your room is slightly smaller.
You think my
Why?
room's slightly
Why?
smaller?
Why?
Wait, I know why.
Because
Oh
I
my
called you Henry.
Wait, really?
Look,
Never mind. I don't know
Boo
why.
was right.
That's
I don't know
so
why.
funny.
I thought this was part of the. I thought this was part of the Tempter Hemlock prank against Daisy.
No,
No.
we've not discussed that since.
I thought you were
Daisy's
just gonna
gonna go
keep
in-
making the room smaller every day.
That would be a pretty
no,
funny
no,
prank.
Daisy's
Is it-
gonna
it's
walk
just-
into her room and just be very confused and yell, Hemlock!
I have no clue what you are talking about. Also, everything is soundproof, so I don't hear you.
Hey, you want to show me what my room is?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do this.
Let's do that.
Finally.
Finally.
Let's do that.
Eva, you don't remember, do you?
You're looking something up.
Oh,
They left their
left-
fucking call.
God.
Get your ass back
That
here.
was hilarious. Slut. Amazing.
What does the room look like? Don't leave the call. I see your hand on the
Don't leave the
mouse.
call. Improv.
Improv. Do you have it written down somewhere?
Improv. I forgot to steal rose quartz from you, by the way.
You did.
I did.
Do you have this actually
We're
written down
waiting.
somewhere, or are you? No.
Oh my gosh.
We,
Improv all
You're
of
on
your
Pinterest
rooms.
right now, aren't you? You're on Pinterest
my
now, right
God.
now, aren't you? You little
Wow.
shit.
ah,
Wow.
Turn
Where's
your
them on
turn your
Twitter?
cigarettes. Oh, okay.
okay, we can
It's okay.
we can do it another day. Just think about this before next session.
Lasai.
Let's sigh.
You all gather together. Do you want to do anything before getting together in the morning? Anything you want to pick up? Anything you want to buy in town?
I want to go to a potion shop.
You look around. There is no potion shop in this town. There's
I go to the doctor.
Hello.
Can you make
Ugh.
potions?
Yes.
Can you make health potions?
Yes, I have so many of those. I make those all of the time.
Luck has
Okay.
made a lot
We
of
need
those.
health potions for this, just in case. I don't want to end up having these two guys die on us.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty good. How many health potions do I have in my inventory right now? I have a lot of health potions in my inventory right now. Hold on. That's poison, that's poison, that's poison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jesus.
That's not all.
Hemlock's been spending
11,
a lot of
12, 13.
Hemlock's been spending a lot of downtime making healing potions. Like
Yeah.
like
Kind of based.
keeping up, buying the ingredients, like for half the price of buying potions outright, and then spending downtime to make them. This has been a consistent
Yeah.
thing.
This is a consistent
Yeah.
thing that I have been doing. I just
Yeah.
haven't been using the potions.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
literally give 2 to each player.
Do we all just get 2 health potions?
Yo.
It's all up to the doctor
Huge
on
if
how to
true.
distribute.
Do we just get 2 health potions? Great.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, you can all just have 2 health potions.
Sure.
Sweet.
At this moment, can Daisy come running into the room where the doctor and Takek are?
My 2 potions are gonna end up going to eat like one
I have
potion to those 2.
13, and there
Mm.
are.
How
Good to
much
know.
health healing do they do?
So
Uh,
I keep 3, but I'll keep
2d4
5
plus 2.
because they're just
like a
basic health
D4.
potions.
It was a
3d4
question, no
plus
one
what?
answered.
2d4 plus 2.
D4 plus 2.
Okay. Sorry, and then Daisy said she ran into the room when they were talking.
Yeah, I was asking a question. I said, "Can I do that?" And then we started talking about health potions again.
Yes. What's up?
Can I run into the room? Doctor!
Yes.
My room 2 inches smaller than it used to be. Don't lie to me.
I have absolutely no clue what you are talking about.
Can you make it like 3 inches bigger?
No.
Why not?
Hemlock goes back to like going through all their they're in their little apothecary right now. Going through all their stuff. Like
Daisy
stares
sits
straight
down on
into
the
her
ground and
soul
starts
and says
screaming.
no.
We are officially siblings. This is the most sibling shit that I've ever heard of.
Actually, the most sibling shit would you running into the room, knocking something over off the dresser, turning the light off, closing the door, or no, leaving the door
Yeah.
open and walking
Yeah,
away.
that's
Leaving the door
that's a-
open.
That's a great idea.
I have
That's a
4
great idea.
brothers. That's not including sisters. Those are just brothers. I know how siblings are.
Is there
siblings do that.
anything
Yeah,
on the
no,
table?
they gotta leave the door open too.
Is there anything on the table I can knock over?
If you not okay, so everything is glass.
Okay, I won't knock over glass.
That means nothing to siblings. That means nothing. They will dump water on your floor and blame it on you and tell your mom.
You know what? Actually, yeah, Daisy's gonna take out her alchemy jug, and she is going
to pour mayonnaise
fill.
on the ground.
No, she's gonna fill one of the doctor's potion like empty bottles with mayonnaise. Turn off the light, open the door, and leave it ajar.
Oh
That's
my God.
so horrible. And the worst part is you would have to like.
Hemlock turns back on the light. Hemlock turns back on the light, grabs this jar of mayonnaise, and very, very calmly walks into Daisy's room and shatters it on the floor, and then leaves.
The worst part is mayonnaise pours slowly into a potion bottle, so you'd have to like I'm just imagining Daisy's like maintaining eye contact.
Making eye contact the whole time
for like 30 seconds. Okay.
Sibling behavior.
It is the next day.
Oh my goodness.
You two gather. You all gather.
Wait, can I do something in the morning?
Yes. What's up?
I'm going to walk up to the doctor's room with a plate of waffles, and I'm gonna knock on the door.
Hemlock is going to suspiciously crack the door open.
Can we have a truce? I don't like being mad at each other.
I'm not mad at you.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm not.
Do you want some waffles? They got chocolate chips.
Look something up.
You're looking at birds can eat chocolate.
Wait, shit, I didn't think about that.
We can say kangaroos can eat chocolate. If you want.
Birds cannot have chocolate.
Bruh.
We can say kangaroos can eat chocolate if you want.
And worms.
No.
I swear to God, Hemlock has said that they've eaten chocolate in the past. Which honestly, if it poisons them, that's different.
That's a character.
Poison, so I assume you'd like the yumminess of chocolate.
Yeah, no, poison, but no. But Hemlock is going to look Daisy dead in the eyes and say, "You do know chocolate is poisonous to birds, right?"
I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
Are you trying to kill me?
No. I love you very much, and you know me. I despise the idea of you dying so much that I've saved your ass.
I also think this would be a great time to Keck walks by and goes, "Ooh, chocolate." And just eats it and walks away.
Love
like,
that.
You're bird. I am bird person. Like,
Yeah.
So like you're bird, you die by chocolate. And I would love if Daisy was just like,
Daisy is terrified now. She's like, no, you're going to die.
And as Takek walks away, Takek walks by Tempter, and Tempter says, "Do you know what they're quarreling about?"
And I just say, I don't know. I thought it'd be really funny to eat this chocolate because I literally just heard the doctor go. Or no, I would have said Hemlock. I literally just heard Hemlock go. Chocolate's poisonous to birds. And then I pop in front of Tempter because I don't think Tempter knows the difference between bird person. And I pop the chocolate into my mouth.
Tempter's gonna trust that you know what you're doing.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, Hemlock can eat it, because...
I feel like Hemlock could eat it because of Mithridatism.
Hemlock, would you like me to make you other waffles? I'll make you other waffles. I just want to be best friends again.
I am still your best friend.
I love you.
I love you too.
Aww.
Good job.
Do what should I do with the waffles? I already ate like 10.
I take the plate and I eat all the waffles.
Oh wait, you're like immune to most poisons.
I'm
disintegrated. No. This is like fading
Tempter turns to Takek and says, "Do you think we should interfere?" After hearing Daisy just go, "No!"
Daisy starts trying to like stick her fingers down the doctor's throat but can't get underneath the mask. You have to puke it out. No, you're going to die.
There goes all of the plot that I wanted to get
I just
done.
look to the Tempter and I go, siblings.
I had plot. I had like an interesting hook we could have ended on, but it's
I'm
just
so sorry. I
devolved.
need to fix a relationship.
I don't think your relationship was ever ruined.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
No, Daisy's just paranoid.
Well, I guess we'll just have to start with this super
Daisy
cool lore
worried.
next.
This
As
is
we...
Okay, I'm posting this in general.
Wait, we have 6 minutes left. Let's
Oh,
go.
not gonna be enough time.
Not enough time.
It'll be enough time to do half of it and then leave us hanging.
I will say, throughout the night, not throughout the night, but like during the night, Tempter was just in general pondering about V because it is really weird that V has a bright red arm.
You go into
Pondering
Moon
the orb?
Wizard's. You go into Moon Wizard's area
My
and
sanctum?
you ponder Moon Wizard's orb. Or
Yeah.
Literally, I go to Moon Wizard's
Yeah.
orb, knock on it, and says, "I must ponder. May I ponder in your room with your orb?"
You absolutely. I've been waiting for somebody to ask me that.
Thank you, Moon
Under
Wizard.
my
And
wall.
Tempter's
no,
gonna
I
just
have a
pop a
question.
smile.
Can I overhear
question.
this
Is
and
Moon
go, "Are we
Wizard
pondering
in-
orbs?" And I walk
I
in and I
have
ponder
a
orb
question.
too.
I am
Is
pondering
Moon
upon the
Wizard-
orb.
I have a question. Is Moon Wizard in Moon Wizard's room? Because secret
Oh, no.
door and all.
I'd assume Moon Wizard's getting better.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm in my room now. I'm
Tempter
getting-
remembers where Moon Wizard's secret room was from the
Tempter
initial
would
tour.
remember, yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course, Tempter would remember.
What can I say?
Once
You
again,
have keen mind.
Moon Wizard
say-
has the
I'm
keen
saying-
mind perk. Can accurately remember anything from the past 45
Okay, Moon
minutes.
Wizard might have keen mind, but Alone does not.
This is theater of the mind, Lo.
See, I
Anyways.
take keen mind just so people have to tell me what I'm forgetting.
That's kind of based, actually.
It's
Anyway,
the DM's least big.
Takek overhears pondering the orb.
Yes.
Pondering the
Takek.
orb.
Oppo.
Pondering the orb.
Oppo.
Yeah.
Takek hears about orb pondering.
I walk my ass over and I go, "We pondering orbs?
Yeah, we pondering
I wish
orb. Get
I
in
wish to
here.
ponder upon something because
You
I
got any
must
pink
think,
orbs?
I must think about something.
How many orbs you got?"
Ooh, you don't want to know how many orbs I've got.
I believe he has many orbs.
Daisy,
Yes, a lot of
Hemlock,
You got
do
any
either
pink
of you?
ones?
Daisy, Hemlock, do either of you want to ponder orbs?
Does the moon?
I want
count
to
as
ponder
an
orbs for the
orb?
rest of the session.
The moon does.
We're gonna ponder orbs for the rest of the session.
The
If we
moon does
ponder the
count as an orb.
orbs, will you be less poisoned if if we ponder the orbs?
I
don't know if that's how it works.
I
Daisy's
don't know.
now
Tempter
very
was
scared
just
that
the
the doctor
ponder.
is
It
gonna
just happened
die
to
all
be in Moon
day.
Wizard's room, but Tempter's not pondering the orb. Tempter is pondering upon the orb, but they're not pondering about the orb. Yeah. Tempter's pondering about V. And is everyone pondering an orb? Are we all in the same room pondering an orb together right now?
Yeah, we all join and start pondering.
We all joined in the orb. Anyway,
ponder circle.
everyone's pondering the grand orb, but Tempter is pondering also about V. It is very strange for a Warforged to have a bright red arm this far into life, I guess I could say, is a way of I don't know. It's strange for just strange for a Warforged to have a bright red arm. That's what I'm saying. And they're pondering this, and they're also looking at their arm in retrospect to be like, why would someone want to keep the bright red arm? And they're like really like They're not making the noise, but they're like really like looking at their.
They're really thinking.
They're really thinking.
Bro thinks they're the thinker.
Bro is the thinker.
Bro's the thinker.
Bro's been thinking for a long time.
I have one last.
How long have you been thinking, Moon Wizard?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one last thing to end on before we end the session. You all sit in Moon Wizard's room, pondering individual orbs. Frar is in his room, pondering Nori's orbs. And that is where we'll end this session.
Yeah.
Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all have a good day. This is chaos. Bye.